Why should you open the pineal gland? Why should you open your third eye? Why should you decalcify that tiny, tiny gland that's inside the center of your brain? What is the reason? What is the benefit? What can I do to try to open and expand my intuition, your clarity, your keen sense of knowing, of reading, of being a bigger blessing than you've ever been, unlocking your God or Goddess power? We're going to jump right in, right here, right now, but right after we just say a quick thing about a free Moldavite giveaway. We are doing these on Instagram. It's a little harder to do on YouTube like we're used to, just because you can't put an address inside the comment section of YouTube, but we can DM on Instagram, or you can contact me at the Etsy store. So shout out to last week's winner. We're gonna have a new giveaway. Oh yeah, can you feel these high vibrations? So let's jump into this pineal gland and what is so important. Why should we open it? Well, like I was saying, the pineal gland is a tiny gland inside the center of your brain. Many believe that it's connected to your spirit. Many believe lots of things, but what do you know? What do I know about the pineal gland? I know that when I was beginning my spiritual journey, and I'm still on it, don't get me wrong, you're always unfolding more. When I began, I always would see like these symbols and signs for flashes, quick flashes, and then I would go and meditate, and I would keep seeing like these scenes start to form, and then my brain would freak out. And once my brain would freak out, I lost the image, and it's like I had to start all over again. So it's important that you relax yourself, relax your body. Know that you're not your body. You're not any of your senses. There's a reason why when people pass on to the next life, or people reawake in the hospital, they leave their body and can come back. See, they didn't die, they're passing through. And your spirit is that which cannot die. It's everlasting, it's eternal. So what we want to do is connect with that. And in order to do that, we have to clean the body. We have to clean it because this pineal gland gets calcified. What is calcification? Well, it's blockages that keep you from, this is your, there's tiny thousands of microcrystals that are inside here. And crystals, what do? They expand energy. They expand your electricity that you have flowing through your body. And when that is calcified, your signal is very weak. It's not as strong, rather, as it should be. And you are a god or goddess. So it's so important that we clean this out. And how do we do that? Well, there's ways to do it through meditation. You want to have some meditation. You want to have some Haritaki powder that is going to cleanse your system. You want to get some Moldavite because that is going to scan your chakras. It's a very high powered, high frequency, high vibration tektite that you can feel the pulsing, and it will actually scan your body for what chakras are not spinning, because sometimes from your childhood, sometimes just from yesterday, you have issues that have been locked in the subconscious mind that you've forgotten about. And Moldavite will help go through those things. It's like a therapist. And then you go into meditation, and Moldavite raises your vibration to that of the tektite. And then that way, it's so much easier to let Moldavite wash over that when your vibration is so high. You know, just like it's easier to take some bad news if you just won a basketball game, or if you just won a whole bunch of money. It's so much easier to take some bad news, isn't it? Well, it's the same with the psychology. If you have something that's such a high vibration, it's easier to work through that icky, sticky stuff from your past When your vibration is being raised, you're above that. It will teach you what you need to let go of and what is to come. And how it teaches you what is to come is through meditation. So it's also what things can we do in addition to help clean the pineal gland. There's monatomic gold that connects the synapse in your brain, the neurons, and so that way you can have one thought go to the next without much breakage. Because remember, monatomic gold is the highest conductor for electricity, right? So we want to have that flowing in our bodies in a nanoparticle way. So what else could we use to do this? Well, there's things that we can get rid of. So what we want to get rid of is eating meats, eating anything that's been slaughtered. Those have very low vibrations. And when you have those low vibrations, your body is working to fight those things off and not flowing one chakra into the next. And that's the stuff that will calcify your pineal gland. And there's so much more things, and I can send you a list if you contact me on Etsy. So what we're going to do now is go over what are the benefits. What actual benefits have I seen from opening my pineal gland? Well, I'm glad you asked. So the benefits that I've seen are astronomical. They're incredible. When I was a kid, I used to think that this world should be so much more. We should be able to fly. We should be able to build things that, you know, we don't see today. And what Moldavite and opening the pineal gland has done for me is it makes me know that those things are actually possible. Like that show Avatar, The Last Airbender, those things are actually in our DNA, in our history. So we just have to connect with them. And what you're able to do is, I was speaking about the pineal gland and how when you go into meditation, in my beginnings of my journey, I started seeing all these little colors, and the colors would then form into scenes. And in the beginning, I would get so shocked, my brain would be like, oh no, these are like images before one dies or something I've seen in movies. My mind would just not know how to handle it. And so my mind would go blank. It would become dark. But after a while, if you keep at it, you keep relaxing into it. So that way, oh, it's fine. I've seen this all the time. I've seen many different things. Now I've seen a little scene of this, I've seen a little scene of that. And after maybe, you know, your 10th time of really going deep into your meditation, you're not as freaked out. It's supposed to happen. Oh, now I see an eye. Now I see a bird symbol. Now I see this purple color. And then you just begin to notice it, because as soon as you start to judge or you start to stop your breath, your body knows it's awake, and then it tells your mind to shut that off. They're not ready. But we want you to be ready, and you are ready. If you feel this video, you know that you are ready if you have not already opened that pineal gland. And the beauty of it is truly manifestation power. And manifestation power is something that, again, I thought should be in our capability. And it's not just confidence, you know, because confidence can also come from seeing something and not just believing, but knowing something works. Like being in a state of gratitude, knowing that you have everything inside of you. You have the world inside of you. There's an infinity loop in each one of us that contains every part of the universe. And when you operate from that knowing, you don't need anything outside of you because it's already in you. And when you manifest and you see those colors expanding, and you can start controlling the electricity and wavelengths that you're pushing out, when you put that image of something that you want to see in the physical world, you put it towards that with that gratitude of already having it. And you don't have to change your emotion because you're already grateful. You already have it. It's already there. And you feel and see the colors moving towards, the energy moving towards that thing and wrapping itself around. That's the power of the pineal gland. The pineal gland could also help you in different situations. Get a good read on someone that you just met. Get a good read on a certain purchase, or someone trying to manipulate you, or, you know, a food that you shouldn't eat. It'll open your senses. It's like these microcrystals are magical. They're so powerful. You are the most powerful crystal in the world because you have so many of them, and they're so powerful. They're charged by your body, by your infinity. So I hope I reach someone in this video to open this pineal gland. And there's plenty of videos here on YouTube that explain exactly how you do that, how to relax into meditation, how to slowly open this, how to manifest, how to be more grateful. What I do for gratitude is I start to think about all the different things that I'm grateful for. You know, I'm grateful for, and small things. Because even if you're having the worst day, you could always find something to be grateful, because energy, negative energy, is the same as positive in a way, right? You know, it's the yin and the yang. And if you can turn a negative energy into the positive, your life is going to flip. Your life is going to move so fast in the other direction, in that positive direction. So it's so important that we find small things like, I have my hands, I have fingernails, I have, you know, one reason I started this journey was because I started getting alopecia, little dots here, probably from getting vaccinated before the pandemic for the flu. That's when my body started going into a weird change. And I started trying to figure out what to do, but I'm grateful that I have hair in my face, or, you know, on my eyebrows. I'm grateful that I can walk. I'm grateful I can talk, I can see, I can hear. And if you can't see or you can't hear, there's so many other things that you can do. Maybe you can walk, maybe you can jog, maybe you're a really good basketball player, maybe you're really good at some other sport, maybe you can breathe, you can breathe. You know how many people can struggle with breathing? And you just start going over them. Go over them for, you know, at least 3 minutes, and you'll start to just feel that, become that. The mind will know that that is you, that is your state. And once you have that gratitude, there's nothing that can stop you. There are a million ways that you can captivate gratitude in the palm of your hand. Give to someone that needs something. That's why I love giving Moldavite away, because it's meant to be shared. It's changed my life for so many reasons, and in so many ways. And thank you so much for joining, for subscribing, for tuning in. And hopefully, if you like this video, you know, give it a little like, share it if you like, visit our Instagram page, and that's where we're gonna do the giveaways. And, you know, look on TikTok as well. I like to do videos on TikTok now, because it's a great platform for expanding the reach. And then also, be kind to yourself. Know that you are a god or a goddess, and this world will keep unfolding itself for you and blessing you in the right direction. Peace, love, and infinite blessings. Open this pineal gland if you have not already.